Hello, and welcome back to Wisdom Harmony 101. I'm so glad you could join us today. We're here to tackle the big stuff, the things that shape our modern lives, and empower you to find a little more balance, a little more harmony. So, let me ask you a question. Have you ever unlocked your phone to check one quick thing, and suddenly, an hour has vanished? Or maybe you find yourself scrolling endlessly through social media feeds, feeling a strange mix of boredom and compulsion. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Today we're diving deep into a topic that touches nearly all of us: digital addiction. In this hyper-connected world we live in, our devices are constantly calling to us. The pings, the notifications, the endless stream of content, it's a powerful pull. Whether your vice is binge-watching the latest series, conquering levels in a game, or just falling down that social media rabbit hole, it's incredibly easy to get caught in a cycle of digital dependency. But here's the good news: you're not powerless. We're going to break down what's really going on and, more importantly, how you can reclaim your time and your life. First, let's get on the same page. What do we even mean by digital addiction? Think of it as this powerful, often uncontrollable urge to use your devices, even when you know it's having a negative impact on your life. It's not just about using technology a lot, it's about losing control over it. The brain loves the instant gratification it gets from a new like, a new message, or a new video. That little dopamine hit keeps us coming back for more, creating a feedback loop that can be seriously tough to break. And the impact, it's more profound than just lost time. Research tells us that too much screen time is linked to higher levels of anxiety and depression. There's a real irony in feeling more isolated and lonely while being more connected than ever. You might notice feeling restless, irritable, or even a little panicky when you're away from your phone. And our real-world relationships can take a hit when we're physically present with someone but mentally lost in our screens. We're losing genuine connection. So, how do you know if your digital habits are tipping into a problem? Let's do a quick self-check. Ask yourself honestly, are you neglecting important responsibilities? Is work, school, or even just keeping your house tidy falling by the wayside because you're glued to a screen? Are you withdrawing from face-to-face contact? Do you find yourself choosing a text conversation over a real one, or staying into game instead of meeting up with friends? And how do you feel? Do you get genuinely anxious or upset when you can't get online or your battery's dying? If you found yourself nodding along to any of that, it's not a reason to feel guilty. It's simply a sign that it might be time to reevaluate your relationship with technology. Alright, so what do we do about it? Breaking free is a journey, not a sprint, but it starts with a few intentional steps. First and foremost, you have to acknowledge there's an issue. You can't fix a problem you don't see. A great first step is to actually track your screen time. Most phones have this built in now. The numbers can be a real wake-up call and give you a clear picture of where your time is really going. Second, set some real firm boundaries. This is crucial. It's not about throwing your phone away, it's about putting it in its place. Try setting digital curfews for yourself, maybe no screens for 30 minutes after you wake up and for an hour before bed. Or create no phone zones in your home. The dining table is a great one. Make it a sacred space for food and conversation. The bedroom is another, as it can drastically improve your sleep. Third, and this is the fun part, rediscover the offline world. What did you love to do before your phone became your primary source of entertainment? Pick up a real book. Go for a walk in nature without headphones. Try painting, learn an instrument, or cook a new recipe. When you replace the empty scrolling with fulfilling, tangible activities, you starve the addiction and feed your soul. Finally, practice a little mindfulness. This is the secret weapon. Before you instinctively reach for your device, just pause. Take one deep breath and ask yourself, why am I doing this? Am I bored, anxious, lonely? Sometimes, just that simple act of pausing is enough to break the spell and allow you to make a more conscious choice. Look, as you start this journey, you're going to have challenges. You'll slip up. That's okay. Be kind to yourself. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Celebrate the small wins: that evening you read a chapter of a book instead of scrolling, or that dinner you had with zero screen interruptions. Every single step you take is a victory for a healthier, more present you. To wrap up, breaking the chains of digital addiction is about awareness and commitment. It's about consciously deciding how you want to spend your precious time and energy. By recognizing the signs, setting those crucial boundaries and filling your life with meaningful offline pursuits, you can absolutely build a healthier relationship with technology. The goal isn't to become a tech-hating hermit, it's to become the master of your devices, not the other way around. Thank you so much for tuning in to Wisdom Harmony 101. Join us next time as we continue to explore ways to build a more conscious and fulfilling life. Let's take these steps together toward a more harmonious existence.